Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Munya. I'm an accountant, I'm a tax practitioner, I'm a business coach. Today, I would like us to talk about self-awareness. What is it that we call self-awareness? It is when you have a thorough understanding of yourself as a person. It is an in-depth knowledge of who you are. And this knowledge helps you to tackle your life day to day. You will understand who you are and what you can do, what you can't do, and what you need to work on. So I'm going to go through the process of how we are going to carry out this exercise of self-awareness and understand what exactly you need to do. So the first thing that we're going to look at is you need to focus on what exactly do you love? What is it that you love? What drives you? What motivates you? What irritates you? What turns you off? What discourages you? What do you hate or dislike? It's a lot of questions that you need to answer so that you understand exactly who are you. You need to also look at what are your weaknesses. What is it that you don't like about yourself? What you want or wish to change also about your behavior. And another part is your strengths. What are you good at? What are people complimenting you about? Because the people look at you and see you maybe in another way that you yourself don't see yourself or cannot think about. The fifth element will be, who do you want to become? So you need to ask yourself, what do you want to acquire? Or what skills do you want to have? Or what behavior do you want to change or mold? So the focus is on your likings, your drives, and your motivation. That is the first part. The second is your what irritates you, what turns you off, what discourages you, what you hate or dislike. The third element is your weaknesses, what you don't like about yourself or what you wish to change about your behavior. The fourth element, what are your strengths? What are you good at? What do people compliment you about? The fifth element, who do you want to become? So who you want to become, you definitely need to acquire skills. You need to learn. You need also to have a behavior change. So what are some of the benefits of you doing this exercise of self-awareness? One, it gives you confidence. It gives confidence in what you do. Because you know exactly the things that you are going to do, you know you love them and you can do them well. You also become aware of what needs to be improved and worked on for you to be a better person. And number three, it motivates you to become better. Number four, you are not easily discouraged by people because you know yourself. People are not just going to tell you who you should become or what you need to become. You are going to answer them that I know what I'm going to do, I know myself. Yes, there are some people who are going to give you constructive feedback, which is going to help you. But there are some people who just demotivate you and discourage you. But when you know yourself, you are not easily discouraged by such people. Number five, it makes you make better decisions. You know yourself. Number six, you feel in control. Number seven, your goals are clearer. You are going to put down goals, who you want to become. What do you need to do? And it becomes so clear to you the reason why you need it. Because you have studied that it's something that you need to work on and it's going to make your life better. Number eight, you get a clear perspective of where you want to be. You understand yourself where you are and where you want to be, and you have a clear perspective. Number nine, it gives you increased happiness and satisfaction to know what you can do, what you need to improve on, and what you need to work on. You become so satisfied when you start ticking off the list. You become so satisfied when you know exactly what you are good at. Number 10, it makes you increase your productivity and gives you better results. Number 11, high chances of running a successful business. When you know exactly what you are able to do and you do it, there's high chances of you being successful in it, because it's something that you can do so well, it's something that you love, it's something that you know you have the strength to do. Then the part that we are going to look at now is how now do you do this exercise? Number 1, just do something that you love that will help you to relax or be in a good mood, not stressing. Things you like doing that uplifts your mood, like taking a walk, or maybe cooking your favorite meal, or maybe watching your favorite movie or show, running a bath, reading a book that you love, and just put yourself in a good space. Number 2, you need also to find a very quiet place where you feel relaxed, where there's not too much light. Feel at peace and start reflecting on yourself. For me, the most part I enjoy when doing this exercise is when I do the things that I love and things that drive me. I just start smiling because it's something that you really love. And when you think about it, when you reflect about it, it just lifts you. It gives you that high spirit. So you need to close your eyes if you want, like someone who's meditating, and let your mind just do the work. Your mind will start giving you what you want. Probe it. Probe your mind to tell you who you are. Go each step by step. We have done the 5 elements. You're going to look at which one are you going to start with, and tell your mind that you're going to focus on that. Control your mind. Control your mind so that it focuses on giving you that information. Number 3, get a pen and paper. Start writing anything that comes to your mind. Do not overthink about it. Make it a very fun exercise. Whatever comes to your mind, no matter how funny or stupid or whatever you think it is, just put it down. If you do it right, I tell you, you start laughing at yourself afterwards and you see the truth in it. Your mind will start just rolling when you allow it to just do the work and not overthink about it. Be honest with yourself. For example, if jealousy comes to you as your weakness, then you want to rub it. Don't rub it. Just put it down. Being honest with you will help you to face the problem and deal with it. Growth comes when you know what needs to be done. No matter how small you think something is or how bad it is, please write it down. Also, ask others what they think about you as a person, your friends, your family, your colleagues. Yes, sometimes it's hard for people to give you positive feedback or to give you that feedback you want, especially about your weaknesses or things that irritate them about you. But obviously, you can find 1 or 2 who will, especially your true friends. They will tell you the truth, and it is to your benefit. Remember one thing, when you do this exercise, you're not going to share this with people. It is for you. It is going to be in your diary or in your journal that you are going even to lock somewhere or put somewhere private that you only can access it. So don't be kind to yourself. You need to be ruthless with yourself and tell yourself the truth. How does this exercise help you to become better? Obviously, you're going to get a picture of what you love and what you can possibly do. You start seeing business opportunities found in things that you love doing. A lot of people, they come to me and they ask me, I want to start a business, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So can you please advise me what I need to do? My answer is that there is no way I can tell you what you're supposed to do. You need to know yourself. You need to know what you love. You need to know what you are able to do yourself, because it's you who's going to run this business. And this exercise, when you do it, is going to help you to overcome that challenge because you know exactly what you love doing and you pursue it. You might find that you love baking, you love cooking, craft, teaching, knitting, singing, sewing, decorating, and so forth. Anything that you love doing can be a business opportunity. I've covered this on one of my videos when I said that your passion is your money, your passion is your bank. You need to capitalize on your passion. Anything that you love doing can be a business opportunity. People who do business through things they love, which is a passion, are very successful because that thing comes naturally and you enjoy doing it. As an example, you can find that you love cooking. You can start a food business selling using a caravan or do catering for events and so forth. There's so many opportunities in there. Know what you love. Sometimes you find that you have more than one, but you need to focus on one which you can start easily so that you also going to overcome the challenge of saying, no, I have no capital and all that. So if you find something that you can do easily with your available resources, it will make it a better choice because you can start it now. I run a B&B business and I went into it because for me to do setup and renovations was something that I love to do. I loved it as a hobby, and then I went on now to start more on interior design so that I enhance my knowledge. So I love smartness and order, and I'm very hospitable. So it is easy for me to do it. It is the most hands-on business on all the things that I do, but I just love it and enjoy it, and it makes me feel good when I'm doing it. So that part where you get that picture of exactly what you want is the best one because it answers your questions on what business you can pursue. Also, this exercise will help you to understand your weaknesses, and this will help figure out if you're going to be successful in a certain area. You need to start working on them so that they align with your passion. You can have a passion for fashion, but you don't want to talk to people. You have no confidence and your grooming is lacking. So this will not work. So when you start understanding your weaknesses and your passion, you now need to see how you can align things. For you to carry out your passion as a business, you need now to have to overcome the weaknesses that you have so that you start doing it properly. Let me give you an example. I once consulted with this lady who was selling clothes. So when she came to my office, the moment she walked in, I could tell she was in the wrong business. Okay, I'm not judging, but I want to explain this to you so that you understand it properly. So this person is in fashion industry, but the way she's walking and dressed was telling me something else. If you're in the business of selling clothes or beauty, you should look good. And one of your major strengths should be confidence. Look nice in those clothes so that people can buy based on how the clothes look nice on you. And the confidence makes the clothes pop. So this lady was even shy. She looked reserved. I told her that the reason she was not doing well in her business was not because the business was the wrong idea, but she needed to work on her weaknesses or look for something else. She needed to work on her grooming. She needed to work on her confidence so that she can sell better. So I told her to attend some business events, to look for someone who can groom her, teach her about grooming, and also to wear her clothes that she sells and be confident and be a very outgoing person who can approach people to show them what she's selling. So she went on, started working on those weaknesses, and she's still in that business, and she's grown so much because she managed to see where the weakness was so that she could work on the weakness and align with her passion. So when you are doing this, your weaknesses, some of the weaknesses that can come up are as follows. You might be having anger issues, you might be impatient, maybe laziness, procrastination, jealousy, ungratefulness, lack of confidence, lack of focus, self-pity, looking down upon yourself, poor communication skills, or poor grooming. All these are weaknesses that you might be having and you need to work around them. When you have listed your weaknesses or the characteristics that you don't want, go through each of them, see how you can work around them to improve yourself. Sometimes you need a professional to help you, or you can read books around it, or you can attend courses. What is required is to take action and not ignore the weaknesses that you have. Another thing that you're going to have to gain from this, you figure out your strengths, which you need to capitalize in on your business or whatever you are going to do in your life. Strengths need to be cultivated more because they are beneficial. If you match what you love and the required strengths that you possess, that business will be very successful. Some of the strengths that you can capitalize on are as follows: patience, excellent communication skills, confidence, outgoing, determined, focused. You're a people person, you are bubbly, you are a fast learner, you are organized, you are attentive, disciplined, and so forth. You can see also the areas that you lack in when you do this exercise. You realize there's a certain strength or skill that you need, but you do not have. So you should make it a point to upgrade yourself. Ways to get the skills include enrolling in a course for that specific subject. You can learn online on social networks. Now the advantage is that there's a lot of learning happening on the internet. You can learn on YouTube, you can learn on Facebook, you can learn on LinkedIn. You can also learn through cheaper channels like Udemy and other online platforms. You can read books, you can look for a mentor or coach or someone in the same field who can help you to learn the ropes. Always remember one rule: if you have pride to ask, you will never learn. This whole exercise should be able to help you to decide on a business that is a perfect fit for you. You will understand areas to focus on. You'll be so aware of what you can do and what you cannot. I know one thing for me: I cannot sell things one by one. I'm not that person. I'm not able to handle the phone the whole day and deal with lots of people in a day. So I don't go there. So know what you can do and what you cannot. So this is a very beneficial exercise that is going to help you tackle life easier because you understand yourself. You know exactly who you are, what you can do, what your weaknesses are. Once you know yourself, you will not be moved. You will not. You will be a success. So take your time. Go through this. Go through all the areas. Write a book. Write a story about yourself. Write a story about what you can do. Write your story about who you are as a person. Understand what you're going to do. Understand what you are able to do. Understand what you need to work on. So this will give you a better understanding of the business also that you can do that will be successful. As long as you are going to now to combine your passion, you are going to combine now your strengths, you are going to combine your learnings, whatever the skills that you have acquired, you are going to run a very successful business. So self-awareness is important. Don't let people tell you what you can do or what you cannot do because you yourself don't know yourself. You need to be able to say, I know myself, I can do this and do it very well. I know myself, this is not my area. I know myself, this I cannot do. So thank you so much for watching and listening. Let's do self-introspection. Let's do self-awareness. Know yourself, know who you are, understand yourself better and love yourself more. Thank you, and let me see you in the next videos.